for me, I think the number one thing in terms of feedback I would say to look at is, ironically, for an artist called Kick Doctor, is that the kick's too low and that the bass is too high. So, you listen to a lot of these modern melodic techno records, the kick is like thunderously big, so you'll want a
Yeah, yeah.
nice, substantial kick in there, and then the bass to be rolling around and then side chaining and almost like ducking and diving in the off beats where it can, like, have its say. And then that sort of like side chain sort of groove, that
Yeah,
pop,
yeah, yeah.
that undulation really serves to add energy. You can obviously do that with a compressor, you can do it with something like a kickstart or a shaper box or an
Oh,
LFO
LFO
tool,
tool. Yeah, exactly.
all of
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
things, what I mean, to give that energy. But I think in general, I think there's a really, really beautiful record that's going to come out of this once, once like there's a discipline in the arrangement and some of the sounds have been, sort of rebalanced from a mixing perspective.
Yeah, yeah, totally agree with that.